Okay, so what's up, guys? It has been forever since I actually did a stream, and I mean forever, I mean for absolutely ever. It's been literally before I came here to Japan. I think it was like a 2 days before I came to Japan. So it's been 6 months, I think. Oh, that's awkward. It's been 6 months since I've done the last one. I was supposed to do this um last month, but I was kind of busy doing other things, and recently classes have started back up again, and I'm dying. The amount of homework that I have in Japanese 3 is insane. Um, I'm stressed the hell out. Yes, Jerison, at least you did it last month. So I'll be having the chat on my phone, so I can easily peer at that. Sadly, some recent things. Jirina announced graduation. My top 48 group member. That hurt. And especially like after, since I wrote one of my last essays, my Japanese essays, on like one of the people that I respect, and I did it on Jirina. Oh boy. To actually talk about that, I found out that she announced graduation when I got off the train coming home from hanging out with my friends. And that hurt so much. I just looked at Discord and I just saw on like everyone's talking about Jirina announced graduation. I'm like, no, this is not true. Like, there's no way. And then I looked it up and it was true. Once again, some other things. NGT will not be included. I will never include them ever again because they're dead to me. This is probably going to be the quickest I will do this sort because of how I'm not into the 48-46 groups anymore. So this won't take that long, I believe. I already pretty much know my top members from each of the groups. I don't really know any new Gen members that much. Let's see. Yes, it was quite sad. But as I go through this, I guess I'll talk about my time here in Japan. I guess I'll just start this off already. I don't even know these STU members. I'm guessing these are the second gen STU members. Not like if they matter to me, because I don't know them. I've been getting, as if you guys know, I've been getting a lot more into the whack groups, as I literally just yesterday I bought 3 albums and a single. Bish's Kind People, that single, Bish's new album Luki, and Bish's albums Brand New Idol Shit and the Gorilla, what is it? The Gorilla Bish. So yeah, so officially now Ryuki is now my favorite SKE member. I don't know how long that's gonna last because ever since Shirina graduated, I feel like she can just announce graduation anytime too. And plus Minoru, I don't know how long she's gonna stay. But yeah, other than that, Komi is now, I believe, officially my favorite 48 group member. um, Let's see. No, why am I right clicking? I just know that there's been a lot of graduations that have been happening in the 40-46 world. Really sad to hear about Techi as well. Is from Jarina's, because although like I'm not a huge fan of Techi, like I still have to give Techi like a lot of respect. Going into the 46 group. See, the thing is, more 46 group members are going to rank in more than 48 groups, because I don't really follow 48 group anymore. I mainly follow, I guess, Hinata Zaka and Keyaki Zaka, as they're the only shows that I really watch, with Keyaki de Kakenai and Hinata Zaka de Aima show. Oh yeah, Hamagishi Hiyori just came back. I have to think of like some of the recent stuff. Yes, and Iguchi Mao announced graduation, and that makes me sad because I also mainly respect Higuchi Mao. She was the one idol that I could look up to because she was terrible at both singing and dancing. So I need to think of the recent stuff that's happened in Hinata Zaka de Ama show. I'm not that big of a Kosaka now fan. Osushi Kawata. Oh man. Kumi Kyoko. See, my hardest choices are gonna be within the 46 groups when I have to go through. Kyoko. See, I can't. She dated a person that is in Ready Player One. Kumi. Now? Oh, not now. Mao? You're talking about? See, I like Kage, but she's still on that hiatus. Like, it's it's been over a year and a half. It's going on to almost a 2-year hiatus for Kage, so it's kind of like Kage's interest levels have just lowered for me because of that. So yeah, so she's not even going to be ranking high. See, I can't even do Jimao. So I guess I gotta automatically pick 10 there. See, I think the hardest picks are going to be Kayaki second gen members. From what they've shown from Kayakake. Because I've really gotten into Fujiyoshi Karin. She kind of gives me a tad bit Techi vibes. Maybe it's just because of her haircut. But I've been a Tamara fan since like the beginning. Sadly enough to say, I'm more of an Inoue Rina fan than a Beirisa fan. I guess I gotta go with Nen there. Habu. Habu, nice day. Nanako. Jesus. Zeki. Surprised they didn't have Barika there. Then I'm guessing these are Nogi 4th gen members. I don't know Nogi 4th gen members still, other than Kitagawa Yuri. Actually, no, Endo Sakura because of the center for the 24th single, was it? Um, the person that I believe is going to be the new center for Kayaki whenever they do release their next single, whenever that will be, because it's already been a year. I think that Morita is gonna be the center to replace Techi. Actually, Ray and Yuri are from the United States. They really. But anyways, like I was talking to one of the underground idols that I talked to because I noticed recently on Twitter when Techi announced graduation, she was very sad. So when I saw her again when we did Bupon and Chucky, like I asked him like, who do you think is going to be the next center of Kayaki Zaka? And she said Kobayashi Yui. So it seems like even on the Japanese side, it seems like the Japanese and the international side are kind of like around the same idea, more or less. Then again, that is just one person, but still. It's quite neat to know, to see how she picked Yui Bon. It's been a while since I've even gotten into Nogi. See, I already know I'm gonna make a mistake sooner or later. Yeah, no, we don't care about these. No, we don't care about them. Let's see. I don't. These are HKT new gen members. Well, I don't know. That's fine. Yeah, Tsukaishi Yamane just announced grad, so I'm not even gonna pick her. I don't even know these members. It's kind of sad that like I've been a fan of the 48 groups for like 9 years, and yet I still can't even get interested into like HKT and some of like the newer gen members from NMB and HKT. Well as I guess recently SKE, because I don't know anything about the 9th or 10th gen members. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, once again, I'm still not picking Eyes 1 members. Joshirona. Yeah, Boss went out recently too. Announced grad. Man, that sucked. Okay, NMB new gen members. I don't know. I've actually seen, I think, Harakari in the showroom once or twice. Of course, I'm gonna pick Ogawa Yuka since she is my NMB Oshiman. Jo Nishire. I don't know who the music touch. Uh, Ishiriyana. Ishizuka Akari, I feel like hasn't even like been there, like in NB recently. Is she still doing YouTube? Some of the 10th gen members in SK speak English. Really? I had no clue. Man, I'm also kind of hungry. And I'm only 5% done. Huh. Oh boy. I'm guessing these are the 10th gen members, or 9th/10th gen members of SKE, of whom I do not know. It's so sad that I'm an SKE fan, yet I didn't find any, like, I don't have any motivation to getting into the 9th or 10th gen. Should I? I don't know. I don't know any of these members. Oh god. Anyways, some more recent news when it regards to underground idols, especially here in Nagoya. There have been a couple groups that have got my attention, other than well, the BSJ project groups like Owen Shoujo and Happy Suma. There's been groups, Ro Edelstein, Steinen, Fairy Tales, Jekyll Hyde, Homesick is still there with me, although I don't really see them often. The thing about that, when I last went to go see Homesick, it was been like 2 months. It was literally 2 months on the exact day since I've saw them the last time. And the thing that like really surprised me is that they got new costumes. And then they also had a new song as well, but they don't have it on a CD yet. And their new song is definitely more alt idol, which is more into what I like. But recently on February the 1st and the 2nd, I went to Dead Rock in Nagoya here, obviously. I'm so happy that I was able to see Shingeki, as I have been a fan of them before I even came to Japan, because I really like their style of music. But man, the crowd that was in Nagoya Rene Limited that day was insane. I mean, they were literally insane. Non-stop lifts, crowd surfs, and if I have to be honest, I don't like when people crowd surf, because that shit is dangerous as hell. I mean, lifting is fine, but crowd surfing, like, for example, like, I'm just watching the groups, like, on the stage, then all of a sudden, because people are crowd surfing, like, next to me, this dude gets literally thrown into me. And here I'm just trying to just enjoy the act. And then there's also times, but this was mainly during the Miscats performance, because they performed before Shingeki, is when they just form like a big circle, and then all of a sudden these people just start like I would say like kicking their legs, just like throwing their legs and arms just like in the air sporadically, and you can and they're like hitting people as well, and it's just so annoying. So that's one of the kind of things that I don't like, especially with like the underground groups bands, because some of them can be like such assholes. But on that day, when I did see Shingeki, I also went to go see Devil Anthem. They played Devil Anthem played first, and it was Miscats, and then Shingeki. I was happy to see Devil Anthem again. Um, and then after the Shingeki live, I went to their Bupon, and the thing that was really strange to me, their Bupon, it was like in a different building than the venue. I've never had that happen. Like, I don't know if that's usual, but their Bupon was in a different building. I'm just lucky that some of the Japanese fans just helped me out finding the place. Then after I went back, sadly I couldn't see Heroines, I believe is what their short name is. Sadly I couldn't see them. But then I went over to another venue called Club Xeon and went to go see a duo called Demon Factor. There was only like 5 of us in the crowd, so it was a little bit awkward because I wasn't expecting there to be such few people. But it was a great small show. And then afterwards, I went to Toys, Osu Toys, to go see one of groups that I've seen before in Tokyo when Derek brought me with him. Zombie Powder. I was so happy that I was able to see their performance again. They were surprised to see me. The thing is, like, when I was talking to like the staff member, because there was just like this massive line outside, and I'm thinking, oh, this is to get into Toys, but it's for Rad, which is like right next to it. And I went to go talk to one of the female staff members, and I'm like, so am I able to get in? And she's like, could you come tomorrow? And I was really confused. I'm like, because I had like the wristband to get in. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then like I just sat in like that location, like area, just for a little bit. And then I like asked some of these other people that were going to Dead Rock, or at least that had the band, and like, just go in. So I just went in to the venue with no problems. Like, I don't even know why that staff member told me, oh, I wasn't allowed in to come tomorrow. Like, I don't know why. But so I went to go see Zombie Powder, and there was a group before Zombie Powder that played is Ratia Allah. I actually liked their style of music, because their style of music is also alt, because I'm a very alt punk kind of guy. At least that's what I've noticed since I've been here in Japan, that I'm more into alt punk when it comes to sound. I mean, that's essentially what Biss and Bish are. These alt punk. Then there I went and bought a Zombie Powder shirt, and then all of their CDs. And then after that, there was still some time left, so I went to go to another venue called Holiday Nagoya Next that day to go see a group called Fairy Tales, and um, they were so happy to see me. Like, oh, the act before was Picari, and I didn't really know who she was at first until like I've noticed people's shirts that said like Picari, and I'm like, hold on, wait a second, isn't she one of the idols that Derek works with Idol Underworld? And my God, she is crazy. I mean, she's about on the same level as Hanako-san when it comes to crazy. Um, so I was able to get a two-shot shame with her. It's just like a normal picture on your phone. Because in order to get a checky, you had to buy like 4 of her Bupon goods. The thing is, like, there was a very select amount of Bupon goods, and they were like really expensive. So you essentially had to pay like roughly $80-$90 in order to get a checky. So I essentially just subscribed to her YouTube channel and paid 1,000 yen to get a 2-shot shame. But going back to Fairy Tales, while this is taking longer than I expected because I'm talking more than I thought I would. But when I went to go see Fairy Tales, like, there wasn't, because everybody, mainly, like, everybody left after Pikarin performed. So there's just me and maybe, like, 7, 8 other guys, and I'm always, okay, so besides the Necronomical show that I went to in Tokyo, I'm still the only foreigner at any of the idol shows that I've went to, which I'm using that as an advantage because that makes me more memorable. But no, but anyways, one of the members tried to fish me, but it didn't. I will say it half worked, but like she's not my Oshimen in the group. But during Bupon, like, she gave me that, here, come over here, and like very happily. So like, I was like, I have to go get a checky with you, I guess, because I would have felt rude not. Oh, the instinct that I just had there. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my God. I almost pressed on Jirina. I couldn't press on Jirina. Oh, that instinct. But continuing. So, before it, actually, when I went to go see Homesick, before, Fairy Tales also played at the same venue, so I went to go see them. But during Bupon there, one of the members came up to me to hand me out, you know, like the usual flyers that they do. Like, obviously this is in the group, but like, just for example, some of the members just sometimes come up to you and just hand you flyers of their group so you can follow them on Twitter. But the one came up to me and she's like, "Oh, I'm half Japanese. I'm not full." I'm like, "Oh," and I thought that was really interesting, so I decided to make her my Oshi of that group at the time. So when I went to go see them again during the Dead Rock Day, like, obviously, like, most of, like, yeah, all the members of the group are happy to see that I'm there, like, cheering for them. And they were just really happy. I don't know where I'm going with this. Um, and then during Bupon, like it was really easy to talk to the members of Fairy Tales. Like they were like really energetic and happy. Because they were really energetic and happy like to see me, they were very talkative towards me. Because I'm not gonna lie, especially when I go see like new idol groups that I haven't seen before, and even if I go to their checkies, like the majority of the time the members are like really, I wouldn't say scared. They're not scared of me, but they're kind of like they don't really know what to do with me because I'm not gonna say, I guess because I'm a foreigner and they don't really know how to interact. Like they don't know how we would like interact because the majority of the time, I'll say 9.5 out of 10 times. I know that's a weird way to put that. The idols always ask me, like the first thing they ask is, "Can you speak Japanese?" That's literally the first thing that they ask. But this group, they're like, "Nah." And then the manager for Fairy Tales is so nice. Like she was also like really happy to see me and talk to me. And I just didn't, besides BSJ project, the project members, like Fairy Tales, the members and the manager slash producer, like really like opened up to me and were just really happy to even talk to me. So when she asked like, "Who'd you come to see?" and I was just like, "You guys." She's like, "Okay, here, you can have this, have the member sign it." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Is that fine?" She's like, "Yeah, of course." I think I post that on Twitter of the little plaque like thing. Oh god, now we're going into AKB newer shit. I don't recognize any of these girls. Are these who are these girls? No, I'm being serious. Like who are these girls? Are these their new Team 8 members? There's that many new Team 8 members? I'm mine like I'm that out of AKB. Like I literally never have seen any of these members before. Oh, I'm so happy. Mizuki got that center. Like I somewhat predicted when I did my 57 lineup predictions, when I actually made my own. Well, essentially, she wasn't my center, but I'm like, any of these first row members I would be very happy to see a center, and she was able to get center. Let's see. You talked to some of them on showroom. One of the new teammate members. What's her name, Jarrison? Oof, Onishi has dropped so much. No, she's not the next Maida Atsuko, Jarrison. There will never be a next Maida Atsuko. There will only be Maida Atsuko. That Minigishi will be the. I mean, I also thought that Michan would have been the center of the next single because it would have been her last, but lots of surprises. This is actually feeling like it's taken forever. I don't know if it's because I'm talking too much or because, like, I'm so not really interested in the 48, 46 groups anymore. Although that Yokoyama Yui the second had that horrendous scandal, I still have to pick her. I still really like her dancing. It's always the battle between the Tomus. Like, it's always the first time when you go through the sort of the first time. They always have Muto Orin and Muto Tomu face off against each other. Still Orin. I still like Orin more than Tomu. I'm surprised that Miho hasn't graduated anyways. I mean, they're not going to do an AKB only single. Although I really want it, they're not going to do that ever. I'm not that big of a Kato Reno fan, but back to why do they always have STU first? I don't know why they can't just have like Hinata Zaka first. Cause it's weird how they go from STU to the Sakamichi series. Oh, I already made a mistake there, but it's not going to really matter because Yana Hanoka doesn't. I don't think it's going to would even rank in my top 80. But I did make a mistake there. I picked Fu over Yano Hanoka. That was my mistake. My sister did Kumon. Kumon? Man, Hinano no, Kamimura has been so funny on Hinata Zaka de Aima show. She has found her way to say the most ridiculous stuff, and it's great. I also think it's because she was also an AB, and the only other AB members in Hinata Zaka were Iguchi Mao and Nibu. So it's that AB eccentric personality that I love in Kamimura so much, but I love Miyata. Miyata pishes me. Hello, greasy toes. Nibu is still pretty high. Nibu, yeah, it's my second favorite. Kawata Tomita. My girl, Higashimura Mei. Let's see, Keiaki second gen is just so hard. Easy picks. Oof. Love Nagasawa Nanako, but actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick Nagasawa Nanako over Sugai-sama now. I just realized I should have picked Hayakawa Seida. Because she was on that No Giego episode, and she cracked me up. But oh well. Ooh. Mukai is still funny. Oh, they really did that, did they? Wow. Oof. Okay. Anyways, where was I last? Okay, so I guess there's the end of that. Okay, so I went to go see Fairy Tales, and then afterwards, I'm like, oh, BSJ projects, Bupon should still be there, so I went to go to their Bupon and get a few checkies with my Kamiyoshi Anna. Nakata Kana's doing a showroom right now. Really? It's true. Dang it. Members who don't matter. Nagano Miyabi. Why have I heard that name? And then on the second day, on February the 2nd, I went to go see, Zombie Powder again, but it wasn't just Zombie Powder that I wanted to see. It was, well, the whole entire day, I was there at, DT BLD in Nagoya. This is like somewhat a continuation from Dead on Rock, but it's a different event, we'll say. But they had a lot of great performers perform their Zombie Powder, Roll Edelsteinen performed, Poison Rat performed, Boy Meets Haru, I finally got to see them for the first time. They performed. Let's see, Boy Meets Haru, Zombie Powder. Dante Lion came from Tokyo. They were doing Dead Rock. And I actually got to see like two of these girls that I've seen before in previous idol shows. One of them, I believe I saw them in, it was the Tread Trigger one, the one January 11th when I got the first Sea Devil Anthem. I believe I remember that one girl, and the other girl, which I was really shocked to see, but then again, she follows like Dante Lion pretty hard. As when I went to go, when I saw Dante Lion for the first time in Tokyo when Zombie Powder played, I noticed that same girl came, and she was actually wearing this like whack. I don't really know. It's not a jacket, but she was wearing some sort of whack clothing, and it looked cool as hell. I'm like, I want to get that. I want to get that shirt, piece of clothing, whatever it is. But I think I can only buy it online through Tower Records store, but I went to go see her. No, not see her. I saw her at the show as well, and she's like one of the crazy like female idol fans. Like knows all the dances and whatnot, and like she was very shocked to like see that I somewhat knew the choreography to Promise the Star whenever one of the cover groups performed. She's like, "Oh, you must really like Black," and I was like, "Yeah." And then she was like, asked me if I like if somebody else was there, like if they left, and I'm like, I have no idea who that person is. Like she thought I knew who they were, but apparently not. Oof. Uh, let's see. Um, but recently, yesterday, I had my first full practice that I went to. Although I'm still only dancing 2 songs, I'm not revealing what they are. But at my first two full practice, I guess. Just as I expected, I will be the I am the biggest liability to my club group for the performance in April because they all seem to already know the choreography that they needed, and I'm always slow and messing up. So all I can do is keep on practicing, practicing, and practicing. Sakura looks very different now. Well, because they didn't update the picture after she went to Eyes One. Um, Everybody knows Yokono Sumire because of Gravure. I have to be okay. I had to be careful to not skip Ogawa Yuka. Oh yeah, the other thing that's different is that I'm not using a mouse. I'm using the trackpad. I don't know why I did not bring my mouse out for this. I'm an idiot. Maybe that's why it's also taking longer. So I have to go up every single time to make sure that I do not make a mistake. Jesus, no, it's doing that. But yeah, do you have any questions whatsoever? Like, I'm not expecting a lot of viewers here and a lot of feedback because, for one, it's like, what time is it EST? 11:34 p.m. EST. It's 1:35 Japan time. I don't think there's any Japanese viewers here. Just realized I made a mistake because I know Iriguchiyama I've seen a couple of her showrooms. Yeah, Nishimarina. Hirata Shina. Fukushina. I don't really care for about either of them. Did you watch all of the concerts in the AKB Fest? Hell no. The only one that I knew was worth watching was SKE's. So I only watch SKE's. Because I had better things to do. Chicago. And I definitely know that SK did have the best performance in that concert. Because, man, Nojima Kano's Shortcake, oh my god. That was fantastic. Then also Churi's as well. The performance that she did. Kano on my list. I mean, she's a fantastic singer. I mean, there's a reason why she won the AKB singing competition. Gotta pick my. Let's see, Machialing. I'm gonna have to pick Machialing over Hama. Still gotta support Machialing. Yamabe Ayu is one of the upcoming talents in AKB, so I'll pick her. Okay, Fugoku Sena did not announce grad. Okay, I have to. I'm not a big Oya Shizuka fan. Hashimoto Haruna. Oof. Only 20% done. Now what kind of injury? I did see a clip on Twitter of Yuri and Nachan trying to pronounce irreplaceable, and it was quite funny. please stop trying to. Ah. Oof. Told me to. See, I can't really pick Hamagishi Hiyori, but she's also been on oh my god, I can't even talk, on a hiatus for such a long time. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. This is one we're gonna think. Matsudaira. Riko versus Katoshi. Oh my god, this is a hard one. Let's see, if I want to use the Josh boxing, who's man, I would really want to see both of them in handshake. But it just Matsudaira's stupidity. I just love it so much. Yeah, Kage is gonna be out of my rankings because like she's not there. She's just not there, so I can't. Oh, I guess she has to be over Ikuchimao because Yoda. Hori. Iguchi. Riko is friends. Yeah, I know she's friends with Hashiatsume Atsuko from Bish. Surprised me. Really did surprise me. Oof. Okay, this is a tough one with the Nogi. Nakakana versus Kazumi. Oh my god. Kazumi. Okay. Into HKT again. Oh, this is literally killing me. This is the most I've not wanted to do this stream. Oh god. Imada Mina. Is there anything else for me to talk about? Let's see. Yeah, so school, Japanese 3, literally dying every single day in class. There are just now days where I don't know what is going on whatsoever. The teachers are so strict on grading. The thing is, like, at the beginning of this semester, like for the first week, like, we had teachers, but they weren't our assigned teachers until after we took a second or third placement test. No, well, technically it's the third placement test now I'm thinking about it, because I didn't have to take the first one. And the second one was just kind of see like where you are, and the third was if you drop drop or go up a Japanese level. Like, oh, it's not really drop, it just stay on that same level or drop. The thing is that they're not going to really force any of the students from last semester that completed the Japanese level before, especially if they got like a B minus or whatever. Like, they're not going to really drop them. But I know, like, on the test, I did horrible. But from what I've heard, the average score from that test is like 30 out of 56 or whatever. So that's just over a 50% was the average score. And just knowing me and my skills, I'm definitely below average compared to a lot of people. So I definitely know that I got definitely up below 30. See, I'm not picking the grav. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know who you are. I'm gonna have to pick Mewtwo over. I don't know. Alex Shibuya Nagisa over Yoshida Akari. Jeez. Just gotta make sure that. See, I could have messed up right there. Thank God I paid attention. Kaho versus Das. Ah. I think this time around I'm gonna have to pick Das over Kaho. What also kind of helps in the fact that, Das knows Takia P. So there is that as well. Just me knowing that. Jeez, I don't like neither of them. Minaroon. I wanted to pick Minaroon over Egg on my Lego. Man, this stream is so boring. Oh God. Taniyuki, don't care for either of them. Chilling. Hama. Saya. Kudos. Gilten. Only 30% done. 600 questions. Holy crap! Why does this feel like forever compared to the last couple times? Oh my god. I guess I like Morimaho more than like Yokoyama the second now. I don't like Miho. God, this is agonizing. Nanase. Let's see. Over like yesterday. Okay, so from Friday. Was that Friday? Yeah, from Friday. I had a fever, so I couldn't get out of the house literally the whole entire weekend until yesterday. So when yesterday finally came, I was able to do practice, and then I bought the albums, like I said before. I finally got to see Owen Shoujo for over a week, and I'll be going again on Friday to Owen Shoujo. Is it Owen Shoujo shows or was just BSJ Project? Anyways, I'll be going to a live on Valentine's Day because I don't have anybody to hang out with on Valentine's Day. Like I don't have a girlfriend or anything, so I'm obviously just going to see Anna, and I already pre-ordered. Not pre-ordered. I already reserved that I would be going to the Valentine's Day show tomorrow. Actually, nothing about that. Is that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm just looking at the thing clock on my laptop, and it says 11:54 p.m. on the 12th. That's EST. Um, I'm dying. Can this just please interwove the 48, 46 groups? Ogre Yui dropped in the Jerrison's rankings. Is that so? Is that so? Nibu Miyata Kamimura. I don't think Kamimura because she's hilarious. Not a big Baby Hole fan. Would much rather not Baby Hole. I'm trying to think when it comes to ranks, because now this is interweaving Hinatazaka and Keyakizaka. Yeah, Matsuda Riko's higher. Yeah, it's like Katoshi's higher. Saito Kyoko. Kumi. See, I'm more of a Hinatazaka fan now. In Ogura Yui's Tokyo, there's a product placement for Country Mom Cookie, which she is a spokesman for. Okay. I'm not a big Takamoto Ayaka fan anymore. Obviously, I want to pick Verika. I already know where she's gonna rank in my list. Um, yeah, I like Seki more than Nen. The second coming of Verika. I don't like these members. Hori over Yoda Yuki. Hikuchi Hina. God dang. I don't really know. Dang. No, I have the Kazumi. I don't really know what to talk about anymore. I'm literally no Yoshimoto Zaka in this sort. Apparently not. Apparently AKB Sort does not put Yoshimoto in here. I don't know why. I mean, then again, that really wouldn't make a difference for me because I don't really pay attention to any of the Yoshimoto Zaka members, anyways. So, so there really wouldn't be any difference for me. Can we not have that group here? There's now starting to mix HKT and NGT, and I almost drew. She gay. She gay. Ueno Haruka. Yeah. Man, I know more of these HKT members than NMB. Man, I'm really hoping that they or at least not. I really hope that this stream ends in an hour, because I still have homework to do, and I kind of want to get it done ASAP. Kapotani. Key. Obamina. Yeah, I want to go with Obamina. Ego Malego. Yuna. Yamauchi Suzuran. Oshirin. Chilling. I like Takashi anymore than Mizuki. Okay, I feel like this is gonna go really fast now. I'll do like Asai Nanami more than I like Nachan. Asai Nanami, I swear, she is the future of AKB. Well, her alongside with Yamauchi Mizuki, but yeah. Man, I'm kind of hungry. I just want to go to the konbini. Man, AKB really needs another one of their shows. What do you mean INA looks like midway Harudu? No, she doesn't. Not even close. Well, Yukirin's gonna be back up there in the rankings. Shimizumaru, you know. I do like Ori more than I like Saho. Her having blonde hair, that doesn't make somebody look like somebody, Jerison. He also did Kana for some Ori Miyamoto. Talent. New gen. Young member talent. Oh, God. They bring back AK Bingo with new hosts. No. I just want AK Bingo back. I just want the bad boys back. I mean, I'm fine with Women Rush Hour, but like, they really need a new show. Like, really bad. I'm not a fan of Katorena that much. 43% done. Don't even compare STU to any Hinatazaka member. Ooh, this is actually interesting now that Jirina's gone. I'm just realizing what my top 3 is going to be. And my top three is going to be all 46 group members, Sakamichi members. I mean, honestly, like, I love Habu so much, but Matsudaira just keeps on, like, her stupidity is just so amazing. So Matsudaira is actually my second favorite Kayaki member. Wow. Oof. Katoshi versus. Ah, I'm gonna have to go with Katoshi. See, the thing is that it's really hard when it comes to Hinata versus Kayakizaka. I want Ariyoshi AKB back. Yes, Ariyoshi AKB was so good and so funny. We need that another Kojima Haruna co-host with him. uh, I gotta have to go to Nagasawa. Kyoko Sugai-sama. Dude, this is just where you see my, like, mainly Hinatazaka influence. I mean, if they didn't have Takase Mana there, it'd be different because she's kind of, like, lower on my rankings when it comes to Hinatazaka members, even though she does speak English. Ugh. How's Uni's on air? Uni's on air. I mean, I haven't really played it that much. I played it probably the most I've ever did 2 days ago, and that's when I got the SSR Nobody Barrica on my first try, and it's not just an SSR Barrica; it's the signed version of that card. So that makes me so happy. See, the thing is that this is a result of what happened from Hina Bingo. So I kind of got a little bit annoyed with, like, Takamoto Ayaka from, like, the princess thing. Like, I just found that kind of, like, annoying. So that's why Takamoto has gone drastically down when it comes to my rankings, but she's still better than Berisa. Did she know there? Oh, Hori. Saito Fuyuga. No, I don't know why it's funny as hell. Yamazaki. Kitano. Erika. Kazumin. Kana. Momoka. Asuka. Sato Kaide. Shinichi Mai. I guess this is where Akimoto Manatsu would come in. Sigh. Currently I'm ranked 87, 88 in unis on air. I'm now able to get more S ranks because I have, well, because of the New Year's thing with the kimono or whatever, I was able to get a decent amount of SSR cards within the kimonos. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Barry because that's very unfortunate. Ugh. Yeah, I'm screwed up on that. I Ogala Yuka, Coach McCarty, man, I'm almost 50% done. Oh my god. Please give me that nice 50%. Okay, that scared me. For whatever reason, my plastic bottles just popped. The coming of age ceremony? No, it isn't the coming of age ceremony. It was just a gotcha for like the new year. Finally 50% done. Holy crap. Oof. Shooting. Not a big fan of Oshiba Rinka. I care about them. Yeah, I'm sorry that this is gonna be like a boring ass stream now. I'm just wondering if I should even do this again because like my passion for the 48, 46 groups is gone. Doesn't help with the sudden recent graduations that have happened. I mean, honestly, if I do what my heart says right now, Asai Nanami is over Machiling. Machiling is still over. I can't believe that some of these members are still in the group. I know I'm only at 50% now. What do I even talk about? I mean, technically, I have a whole entire experience of Japan I haven't really talked about, but like, I don't even know what, even from there, what to even talk about. Shit. So the amount of I guess I would talk about checkies. No, the amount of checkies that I've taken since I've been here in Japan has been staggering because before I came to Japan, I only took 33 checkies. Mainly it was with Necroma. Let's see, Necroma, there was 5 members times 2 that day, so that was 10. So 15, so at least about half of the checkies that I've had before I came to Japan were with Necroma. But now since I've gotten to Japan, I've taken over 300 checkies. And to put into perspective, yeah, I mean, some of them I did get. It's like sometimes you can get free checkies if groups do that. Like during their Groupon, they do like one free checkie, but that's not often. But I'm just averaging the numbers around. Let's just say, because I know some of them like Necromas were like $20, like in the States, but they're like $10, $15 now when I went to go see them. But the average price of a checkie I'm putting is $10. So I've spent over $3,000 on checkies since I've came to Japan. And that is insane. The vast majority of my spending has been on Anna, so yeah. And I'm almost done with my third photo album of checkies. I literally only have 3 slots left on the back, and I'm gonna get those on Valentine's Day, so yeah, I like Saho more than Yuki. Ah. 50%, 53% now. Please end it. I'm gonna have to put I mean, it's going back up in my ranks, I guess. Because I like her more than Ani now. Neon. Yeah, I guess Neon's over Okabe Rin. Okay, this is gonna be another. Shinomami. Katoshi. A lot of Keyakizaka is up there. Sakimire. Yeah. See, I'm more familiar with Keyakizaka, that's why I'm still picking these Keyakizaka members over Hori. Anna is still in the group. What do you mean Anna is still in the group? What do you mean by that, Jerison? Suzuki. See, I'm not a big Barry's a fan. Now they're competing Nogi members against HKT members. What even is this? Who are you? See, this is the hardest choice when it comes to HKT. Still, my HKT Ocean Man is on the. My menu. Okay, we're doing this. It's almost 60% done. Ogawa Yuka, 60% done. Another 40% to go. Oh god. I don't know how you guys do this anymore. I'm already feeling fatigued doing this. What makes Idol Otaku not into 48G anymore? It's very, very simple. If you discover and start listening to more underground idol groups besides the 48G, you discover that the other idols, their music is just so much better. I mean, then again, it depends on like your type of music genre. So that's what it comes to me. I'm not that big of a traditional idol fan anymore. I'm more into alt punk idols. And the 48Gs, they don't have this alt punk rockish side to them. I mean, there are some songs that in the 48G that are like the cooler punkish. I mean, it's not really punkish, but it's more of like the cool songs. I mean, those are mainly the type of songs that I really like in the 48 groups. But when you go outside into the underground world and you just see all these amazing talents besides the 48 group, it's like the 48 group is just not there for me anymore. And I honestly like see the appeal. Like I obviously like AKB nowadays, they've gone down, they're withering down. But Jarina's loss is just like I don't know what the 48 groups can do anymore than change, and I'm really hoping that Mizuki, Yamuchi Mizuki, can really do something well for her center because I believe that she could, and I believe that Asai Nanami can also help her along the process with that. But like when it comes to like the other 48 groups, it's like they're not really doing anything. HAT's not doing anything. I don't hear anything from them. They're not really making any singles. NMB, like I was surprised when Rico even said like they released a single in November, like because I that completely went over my head and I forgot that was Ota Yuri's single that went over my head. But there's just nothing keeping me to like the 48 groups anymore because I'm just finding these such amazing talents in the underground world, and I realize that's where like I belong. I hope that answer your question, Sway. But even like the Sakamichi, at least they have like, granted, Nogi is more on the traditional. I mean, Nogi and Hinatazaka are traditional idols. There's just something about them. Like the Sakamichi is more like, see, that's a difference between, there's a difference between the 48 groups and the 46 groups, and I feel like the the Sakamichi fans, like, they don't really, I mean, they can support like one member, but however, it's not like the fans are more or less supporting the whole group as a whole compared to just individual members. So that's why I think 46 group, or the Sakamichi side, is so much more popular than the 48 groups now. Because everything with the 48 groups, it's now basically solo projects. Yes, Shige is Comedy Gold. Um, I did end up watching Request Hour. Like, only the top. Uh, I think I tuned in the top five, and then when I saw, like, NGT rank, I'm like, oh no, I just muted it. Granted, like, okay, we all know my dislike for NGT because of the whole Mahohon situation. But, like, obviously, like, I know that the second gens are innocent in that whole ordeal. So, in a way, if I did have to put, say that something went well, I'm happy at least it was the second gen song that placed second place compared to any other NGT song, because I can at least forgive more or less second gen NGT members. Yeah, I mean 48G and 46G. Most fans are into 48 now. I mean, just like what I mean, like that. I mean, I'm seriously mean like just the fans in general are fans of the groups and not just like individual members. Because when it comes to the 48 groups, there aren't really many fans that are into the groups. They're just more into the individual members. And that's one of the things that has plagued the 48 groups, is just the amount of competition between the members is just insane. Like, that literally just drives the whole members just to compete against each other, which is not what, I'm not going to say that's what idol groups are supposed to do, because they're supposed to be going towards a single goal. But now, like I said, 48 group members are more aiming towards solo projects, although we have seen recently that some of the 46 group members have been kind of doing more solo projects than the group. But no, there's that. Man, I'm really happy that Tane got her own first Grab Your DVD. And man, why do they have to name the title of her first Grab Your DVD as First Time? Because that is just like a massive joke. Like, they knew where they were going for that, because they made it sound like an AV title. Like, why do they have to do that? So I couldn't stop laughing when I first saw that. Yes, Derek's Oshi, man. Actually, Derek's Kami Oshi. Just in general, I believe. Uh, let's see. What else? So some future plans, I guess. Well, because I'm busy, I have dance practice that I really need to really focus on, especially with homework. But some like plans after Japan, finishing off college as soon as possible, getting that degree so I can come back to Japan and actually start working with idols, because I don't want this to sound like I'm better than anybody. Like, I don't know what word I want to say. Like I'm not just trying to like show off anything, what I'm trying to say. But like I already have 2 job offers already before I even leave Japan to potentially work with them. So that's nice, and it is idol related as well. So I just literally just have to graduate. That's all there is. And I've really found what I really want to do. I found it when I was here. Seeing like, although BSJ project and well mainly Owen Shoujo from the project is like my group, like their music is more traditional like, and obviously like I said, I prefer the more punkish altish sounds. But just discovering just so many idols here in Nagoya makes me like I want to see a bunch of them all the time, and it makes me want to work with each of those groups. But obviously the thing is that my Japanese needs to get exceptionally better than it is right now. What are my thoughts on Oka Suenaga? I don't really pay attention to her. I just know a lot of people have started liking her recently. I forgot what was the reason, but I just know even like a lot of people in the Discord started to like Suenaga Oka. Um, but yeah, like I've really just found like the thing that I want to do in life, and it does somewhat involve Derek and working with him after I graduate, but just being in Nagoya and connecting to the groups here. Just hoping people discover Nagoya idols and what they have to offer in the world, because when people think about just underground idols in general, I think they mainly think of Tokyo underground idols is what mainly comes to mind with everybody. Like the Nagoya scene isn't really that big and popular, but there are some amazing groups that are here that I want people to see and discover. Like I'm saying, for example, like Roll Edelstein, and like they're I find that they're really good, and especially Jekyll Hyde, because I feel like a lot of people would like Jekyll Hyde's music, that people that are in the underground scene because they're more heavy. They're more on the heavier side. And even with like Poison Red, I think Poison Red is one of the biggest underground idols here in Nagoya, like well known wise. Then there's obviously some of the other popular underground idols here are Nagoya Clears and Della, because I know Della has one of the former SKE members. I've seen a couple, like I've seen all these groups a couple of times since I've been here in Nagoya because of tie bonds and stuff. Wow. Ayamine has drastically went up in my rankings. She's now overbeating Muto Orin. She had a solo concert. Yeah, I know she had a solo concert. The reason why she had a solo concert is because she's been getting more popular recently. Sunaga Oka. Okay, here we go. Gotta get that Nibula. See, why are these like always the hardest parts? I'm being serious. The Sakamichi side are more harder for me to pick than 48 groups. Jesus. I'm going with Matsudaira. Katoshi. See, I already knew beforehand that my top 3 members of Hinata Zaka were going to be Higashimura Mei, Nibu Akari, and Kato Shiho. And actually, the thing that I found out is because Anna, my Kameyoshi Anna from Owen Shoujo BSJ Project, she's a big Hinata Zaka and Nogi fan. And because she always loves to do whenever they did like the karaoke events, especially when it was in a time where they had the solo projects when they somewhat put Owen Shoujo on a hiatus earlier last year, when the members would just do solo songs, essentially covers. Anna would always do Nogi and Hinata Zaka songs. But then I started talking to Anna more about like Hinata Zaka. Whenever anything new happens in Hinata Zaka, I bring it up to talk to her. And she told me that her top 3 Hinata Zaka members are Katoshi, Nibu, and Higashimura Mei. So essentially our 1 and 3s are just swapped. So it shocked me a lot to find out that we essentially like the same members in Hinata Zaka. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Kamimura over Ishimori Nishika now. Kamimura is just hilarious. She really is. The weather right now in Nagoya, sunny. It is nice and sunny outside right now. I mean, it's gotten a little bit colder, but it's not as cold as Ohio. Not in anywhere close to what Ohio's weather is like. It still hasn't snowed here in Nagoya, because I know that it's snowed in Tokyo and obviously Hokkaido, but still not here in Nagoya. And people have said that this is like the warmest winter that we've had here in Nagoya, so the weather's pretty nice. Tomita Matsuda. Seki. I mean, Kyoko is very close to a lot of members in Hinata Saka. I don't know why Takamoto Ayaka is the only picture that's broken. Congratulations to these STU members, as I like them more than Endo Sakura, I guess. Gucci Mao's out. It didn't work when you did your sort. Takamoto Ayaka's. That's odd. Oof. See, like, these aren't even like that hard to pick from, but it's a little bit harder. Between these HKT members and Nogi members that like I don't really care about as much. But I'm noticing that I'm picking more HKT members. And that's all fine. Because I'm more familiar with them. Uh, 70% done, only 30% more. I don't think I'm gonna get to 2,000. Harder choices. Oh boy. Arai Yuki versus Ogawa Yuka. If I remember correctly, Ogawa Yuka was my number 8 the last time. But now, since Jirina's gone, Ogawa Yuka should make my top 7. I just gotta continue pushing my SKE love as much as I can. Sumire? What do you mean Sumire? Sumire who? NMB Sumire? Call me. Oh my. Actually, if I had to be honest with myself, now, like, Asai Nanami is probably my second favorite AKB member. So Megu is going down. I like Hashimoto Haruna more than I like Nachan. That is true though. Oof. No. Orion. Ugh. Soon. Amion. Saho. Izuki. Kurano. Yukirin Sena. Saya. Saki. Ah. It's gonna go through 2 more times, and then I'm gonna be done. I just need to hurry up and get through. Okay, here it is. Determining my this one going through. This is going to be the determinant of my top members. Number 1, Berika. Number 2, Higashimura Mei. Oof. Number 3, Kitano. I'm gonna have to pick New Block or Reek the Erdogan now. Nibu. Actually, no, there might be one more time going through because this is just between the 46 groups. So yeah, there will be one more going. Man, if I had to be on, Jesus, Matsuda Riko is just skyrocketed. No, but no, Ika Erika. Ah, Kazumi Katoshi. Habu. Kazumi Nakadakana. Get that. Ooh. Man, Kamimura's skyrocketed as well. And in my rankings. Just how funny she is. Saito Asuka. No, Nijika. Kyoko. Sugai-sama. Kumi. Tomita. Oh wow, okay, so Shige is just coming in this all of a sudden. But yeah, I gotta have to pick Shige over Matsuda Konaka. And Vivian as well. Toto Kaide, Nogi Ego. Priceless moments there. Man, I truly really have turned into a Hinata Zaka fan. or just say a Sakamichi fan. One away from 48 group. Because I'm trying to imagine like who would want to see more at Handshake. And I'm just the personalities of the 46 group members just keep on coming to mind. I mean, that doesn't help because they also have shows, so they get to show their personalities. Ooh. Oof. Guy, man. Can't beat these 46 group members. Actually, no, that's the one dude. This isn't that hard. Just one. Just one more going through. Yes, it is very sunny outside. Which makes me happy because I don't have to walk to the conveni in rain. Good morning, Matt. How have you been? Although this is more or less towards the end, I don't really know what to talk about, so please ask me any questions. Matt, please. Just anything in general. It could include underground stuff as well. Because I think I've lost stuff to talk about. uh, let's see, Yabuki Nako. Oh wait, no, Nako's in Eyes One. Right, I can't pick them. I have to draw that. um, Call me Arayuki. You know what? The funny thing is, Ogawa Yuka is probably going to end up as my number 8 now that I think about it as again. I want to meet Da so bad. How has it been going to all of the underground concerts? Oh, I've been having a blast going to the underground concerts. Even though I said this is at the very beginning, but like I've there's been like a couple groups that are just mainly in my interest here in Nagoya, but I like to go see Taibans a lot just so because the thing is that most of the groups that I like to see they play together, but the sad thing is that I mostly mainly go see my group on Owen Shoujo slash I would just say BSJ project in general. So I mainly just go see them all the time instead of these other underground idol groups. But I really want to expand more into the Nagoya underground groups. Some of the groups include Jekyll Hyde, Ro Edelstein, Fairy Tales, and Homesick. But the one group besides Owen Shoujo BSJ project that mainly that I've gotten interested in was Fairy Tales because of how easy it is just to talk to the members. Like the members just want to talk to me all the time, or at least the one time when I went to see them the last time. I didn't really. I never went to their Bupon before, but the last time was the first time I did, and they just wouldn't stop trying to talk to me. I mean, it's just all the members in general. They just wouldn't try to stop talking to me, and it was just really enjoyable compared to what some of the other times with the Bupon Checky time with any of the other underground idols I go to. It's not like they don't. I'm not saying that they don't seem to enjoy the conversation, but just all the members from Fairy Tales, just I really know that they did enjoy conversing with me. Even the manager slash producer as well. Had a really fun time talking with them. So yeah, been having a blast here. I need to go see more Jekyll and Hyde shows. It's just I feel bad for that I'm always home late. I feel really bad. What are my predictions for Eyes One's first album, Bloom Eyes? I don't have any predictions. I don't care about Eyes One. So I have no predictions. I'm sorry, Jerison. I don't care about Eyes One. So I have no predictions. I want to go see Ro Edelstein more because they're more alt. But I don't really know how to describe their music. They're definitely alt. but they kind of have this like, I don't know if you can understand this like in a weird way, but like they have this very like darkish doll feel to them. I know that sounds really weird, but they just have this doll like feel to them. Just with this, what they're putting in with alt. Um, let's see. Um, Now Chicken Hides, they're definitely more on the aggressive metalish side with their music. If I remember correctly, they had three Kenkyuseis before, but I think they were promoted. If I remember correctly, yeah, I think they promoted them because if I remember going to the New Year's Eve live in Zep Nagoya when Owen Shoujo played, well, BSJ Project at the time played, I believe the three Kenkyuseis that they had were promoted. You know, Rune. I guess I mean over Ego My Lego. Sounds like you had fun. How has it been living in Japan? I'm thinking of maybe moving to Tokyo for a year. I mean, Nagoya, I mean, every day has been fun here. The hardest part is, well, my college that I go to, Nanzan, they're very like language. What's the word I want to use? Like they're very strict. I mean, it's good at the same time, but like I'm dying in class now every single day. Is very shown in class that like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Japanese 2 wasn't that bad. But the thing between Japanese 2 and 3 now is that we essentially have to study the materials on our own for the homework beforehand. Unlike we would learn the grammar and stuff like during our lessons and then have homework in Japanese 2, but this is just completely opposite now. And the reason being that they said is because like they said that they need to teach us how to self-study for after the semester, which is completely understandable. But like it's just hard and there's so much homework, and everybody said in the program that Japanese 3 is the hardest level that there is. I mean, we go up to Japanese 6, but like after Japanese, because of the workload, Japanese 3 is the hardest. That's just what people said. But Nagoya and Tokyo, like I went to Tokyo for um during my winter break at the end of the year from December 29th. Well, technically I got there on the 28th. Like I got there on the 28th, but it was very late at night going into the 29th. And Tokyo is just a whole different feeling than Nagoya. Like, don't get me wrong, Tokyo was very fun, but they have just, Nagoya and Tokyo just have two different energies to them. And I'm just a lot more comfortable here in Nagoya with the atmosphere. But Tokyo was really fun. So I would say go ahead and go to Tokyo and enjoy some underground idols. Talk to Derek if you can. If you do end up moving to Tokyo for a year, would you be going for studying abroad, or would that be like job for like job wise? Do you think that Goto Dada and Kitagawa Ryoha leaving the group is another possible reason why Jirina will leave the group? No, Jarrison, she already stated before when Oya, she stated it when she was talking during her showroom broadcast for the Sousenkyo that she was thinking about graduation when oh yeah, Masana left back in 2017, so those two leaving have no impact on Jirina's choice to graduate. Plus, Jirina's been going more solo and less about SKE. Jesus, that took a while. I need to start picking again. Um, oof, yeah. Uh, yeah, but would that be the job or studying abroad, Matt, for that whole year? I mean, yeah, it's mainly, most likely going to be mainly 46 numbers in my list. Because that's who I've been concentrating on when it comes to the 48, 46G. I've extend, I have, but I can't talk today. I've essentially went to 46G. Kashiwa Yuki Nisha Rurina. It would be with the working holiday visa. I'll do something new for a year other than just working. Hoping to maybe go see a lot of different places in Japan. That sounds fantastic. I mean, I wish I could go to a lot more places here in Japan, but with schooling and also my money situation, because I would plan on going places I want to go to. It would probably cost a lot of money for the Shinkansen, and I can't do that because my trip to Tokyo, essentially with like the hotel. I mean, the hotel wasn't bad because it was only like $30 a night because I was in Kabukicho, but just in total, my whole entire trip to Tokyo cost me around $1,000, and I can't do that again. So I'm just staying. I'm essentially just staying here in Nagoya, just gonna have my time with all the underground idols here. But I really, and the thing is, when I was in Tokyo, I didn't sightsee. I didn't have the chance to sightsee because the only thing I did was go see idol shows. And then I did meet up with my friends from my American college that are studying abroad as well. Man, this is such a so much longer stream than I thought it was gonna be. But like, I really wish I could go to Sendai, especially Kobe, because I wanted to see some of the exchange students I went to my American college from last year. But I'm not. I don't think I'll be able to, sadly. And I need to try to save enough money to go see Underground Idols the last couple months that I'm here. Because like, I don't want to run out of money and not be able to see Anna until the very end. Jesus. And this is so close to being over. I'm just gonna go through these with draws now, essentially, because, like, these choices literally don't matter at this point for my top 80. And I really mean that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that just to get this over with. Because none of these actually will matter. Sad that I can't pick Jarena. But she announced grad. Okay. I have saved from having a full-time job for 2 years, but I will try to learn more Japanese if I go. I want to go to see Osaka and Sapporo. How long do you have left until you go back? Well, depending on my money situation. The closing ceremony is on May the 19th, so I would love to be able to stay until the end of May into early June. But if my money situation is terrible, I might have to leave a couple days after the closing ceremony, so sometime within that week, the first week of May 20th to, or maybe not May 20th, I don't know the calendar, but the next week after the closing ceremony, I might have to leave. But I really hope not. I seriously hope I can stay until the end of May, early June. I mean, I also wanted to go see Osaka, but that's not gonna happen. I mean, when the time comes for me to leave, I'm honestly, when I see Anna again for the last time, I'm gonna break down and cry. Like, I'm gonna break down and cry during that live and Checky session. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And the thing is, like, Takia P, he already had a surprise farewell party for my friend that I brought that came a couple times. So, like, I would kind of maybe expect him to try to throw me a farewell party as well. Although it really wouldn't be a surprise. One, because I know it's coming. And then two, I have to tell him when my last day is. So, man, that's gonna kill me that day. Just knowing of how it went with my friend, I'm gonna have to go on stage at the mic, and I'm probably gonna have to, like, send my farewell message to them or whatever. I'm just gonna break down. Isn't that they're supposed to update the profile pictures? Yeah, but apparently they didn't. Alright, here goes my top three. Oh, wow. Nebu has become my fourth favorite all-time member. And my top four is literally just Sakamichi. Oh my god. Cause I love Komi and all, but, like, Nebu has just, like, been in there. Like, she just went straight. I mean, I'm not even making any sense anymore. So I guess Komi is going down to number 5. I guess Arayuki, Ogawa Yuka. So Ogawa Yuka made my top 7 this time. My Kami 7. Ikuta Erika versus Forgot to Know. Jesus. I guess Ikuta Erika is my number 8. Ooh. Furahata Now, my 9. Matsudaira Riko at number 10. No, wait. Assign Nanami. Would we assign anime at my number 10? Matsuda Riko. You know what? I'm gonna have to put assign anime. And then Matsuda Riko. And then I'm gonna have to pick Katoshi. So Katoshi's going up in my Senbatsu. Megs. It's been fun looking at the pictures you post from your trip. I mean, the majority of the pictures that I post on Facebook are my checkies. And the thing is, like, I really wanted to do an update post on Facebook earlier this month, but then I realized that, like, it was literally, except probably like 3 pictures, nothing but checkies. So I was like, I have to go out and take more pictures of things before I can actually post. Because that would have been, I don't think my family would have been very fond of that. Much chilling. Cousin. The battle between the fishers. This is so hard. This one, the battle between the fishers. Like, I just want them both to just try to fish me, like, at once. That would be so amazing. Let's see. I'm just trying to imagine the fishing going on right now in my mind. Who would win? Who would win? I think Das would win. Actually, I'm gonna pick Hashimoto Haruna over Nagasawa Nanako. Man, Nachon's dropped so hard. Okay, not really, because there's that. Is this really the last way through? Is this really my last one through? It should be. You need to post a picture from the SKE theater. I don't think I've seen that. I've taken, well, the thing is that you're not allowed to take pictures like after the gates that you go in with the SKE theater. So I can't even take a picture of the lobby because they have signs up saying that. So the best picture that I got was actually of the theater gates when it was closed. And I actually go to the McDonald's next to the SKE theater often enough because I actually went there yesterday. To try the new rice burgers that they have. If I had to be honest, like, not as good as I thought they were gonna be. I would definitely preferred a regular bun over the rice buns. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I mean, but you're not gonna. You're competing against these 46 members. You know what? Yeah. I got my Lego Una. The interwovings between SK and Hinatozaka. My two favorite groups. It just makes it so hard. But I'm trying to think personality wise too. Like I'd rather see these Hinata members than Nojima Kano. I know that's kind of sad, but what do you think of Yamamoto Ayaka? I mean, I'm not really big into NMB, but Yamamoto Ayaka has been on my radar for the past couple years. I could definitely see that she has some leader qualities. Oh, you just deleted that message. Takashi Ayane. God, she's 90% done. Is this really the final one going through? It should. Takase Mana. How has the Woda community in Nagoya been? Oh, I mean, because I'm literally the only foreigner that ever goes to any of the shows. So, like, I mean, besides the, BSJ project fans, there hasn't been really any other fans talking to me. I mean, the fans that I saw when I went to go see Fairy Tales for like the first time, like officially just to go see them, like they were really happy. I mean, we didn't really talk, but like everyone has been treating me like very nice. The actual, I think the best fans besides the BSJ project fans, the best fans that I've interacted with is when I went to go see Christine, because I noticed that they were performing in Nagoya. This is one of the groups that Derek works with for Idol Underworld. And the funny story is I kind of got the wrong venue the first time I went to the wrong venue because I was in a rush because their performance was like taking place like 10 minutes after BSJ projects happened. So I went to a venue, and they're like, oh, it's 4,100 yen, but at that time I was like very confused because I'm like, because I saw like on the Twitter post of another group that was playing. The only reason why I found out that Christine was playing was because of Ro Edelstein's Twitter thing. So apparently, when I went in the venue, 2 songs in, they're like, okay, Bupon's starting. I'm like, what? Like, that's not supposed to be. This supposed to be another group. So I had to run my way to this other venue at Fushimi Lion. I literally ran there. I was like 10 minutes late into the set, so they only had like 2 songs. But the moment, I mean, these fans are like insane. The moment I stepped into like the theater door, these fans all noticed like I'm a foreigner, so they push me like up to the front, and they just like start, when we rush the stage, they're like pushing me to rush the stage with them, and they were just amazing. One of, I believe it was Hime Chan from Christine like noticed me, like gave me like the glaring eyes like this, and then immediately after, like I got lifted, and I it's kind of weird how it was happening because like I knew I immediately knew I was gonna get lifted because these two guys just started just like going low and started and grabbed my legs. I'm like, oh, okay, this is gonna happen. So I got lifted there immediately. But those fans are just insane. They're just like, see, foreigner, you're pushing you in there, and we're lifting you. Like I've never had that happen, like ever, to where people have done that. But those fans are insane in a crazy way. This time I went to a Necroma show, I got lost in Meguro. I think I annoyed Derek with being almost late. I mean, it's fine. Derek's a pretty chill guy. I feel like he's very understanding about things. So, I didn't go to Meguro when I was in Tokyo at all, but I almost got lost on my way to Otsuya West and East. Um, like I didn't know which one to go into because they're like both literally across the street from each other. But I mean, lifting isn't that scary. It just depends on the fans. But like when I went to the Dead Rock, I mean, it depends on like how crowded the place is too. Because if it's not really like crowded and people lift you, it's kind of fine because you're not really like disturbing anybody. Compared to like these huge events like Dead Rock where I went to, and there's just people constantly being lifted. And the thing is, because it's a very crowded, these people just start pushing you, and especially if you don't see it coming from your back, it's just terrible. Like the fans that I've witnessed in the Dead Rocks with and Rene Limited, I mean, of the groups, they were kind of douchebags. I'm not gonna lie. Crowd surfing. It was. I just don't like crowd surfing, especially when these like bigger guys just love to do it, and it's hard for people to like lift them or surf them properly because they're bigger, and especially to hold them up. But like I've seen like lifts, especially at the Dead Rock, where people literally are just standing on their feet and people are holding up just their feet, and it's insane. I witnessed that. I've actually at that Dead Rock when Shingeki played, I actually helped people be lifted for the first time ever. I did it like 2 or 3 times to help people, so that was an experience. But in total, and then even at that Shingeki concert, I got lifted twice. Well, I requested to get lifted. Sadly, when they put that up on their YouTube channel, Shingeki, the 2 times I got lifted, they didn't have the portions of the songs on there, sadly. So there's no video evidence, I guess. Okay, this is taking so long. Can they just get this over with? But I feel like these choices matter because they're like Yukidins there, Kobayashi Yui's there. Like Mewtwo's still there. But yeah, it just depends for like lifting on like how big of a crowd it is. Because I know that in Tokyo Idol Festival, they're very strict when it comes to the lifting and crowd surfing. Like I'm sure you've seen people getting body checked when they started to do lifts, or just the staff just throwing people to the ground. At the few underground shows I've been to, I just stayed at the back looking at all of the chaos up front and at the stage. Yeah, it's underground shows, depending on like the groups that you see, it's just insane and chaos. I mean, it does happen here sometimes in the underground idol, the Nagoya underground idol, Jiggle hides and poison rats. Like, those fans just two-step all the time. They lift all the time. Those fans are insane. But compared to Tokyo, when I was in Tokyo and just when Tokyo Idols come here, the amount of insanity that those fans bring for underground idols is just insane. Like, they are literally crazy. Okay, just need to get this done. 91%. Zick. Ronze. See, it's like at this point, like I know it doesn't matter now. So I feel like I can just go draw people. But I'm not going to, for whatever reason. Okay, now it definitely doesn't matter. Yolton, no, Kai. Just gotta get this done. Shiba Eri is so low on my list. It's actually really surprised me. Same thing with Nishi Kawaii. Yeah, at this point it doesn't matter who I pick. I don't even know who those members are. It's probably gonna be the last one. Oh. Come on, this is it. Okay, I'm finally done. Oh my god, I don't even know how long it's been. Oh, I just want to go eat. And then I still have to do homework. It's been like 2 hours at least. Okay, so gotta, no, not zoom in, zoom out. I wonder how the stream is fair, to be honest. CPU is high, FPS seems all right. But okay. But as you guys can see, my number one, Watanabe Berika, continuing to be my number 148-46 group member. Probably won't change unless, pray to God it doesn't happen, graduates. Then we have Higashimura Mei, number 2 now because Jirina's gone. Number 3, Kitano Hinako. And if you guys notice that these are both, or my top 3 are literally my number 1s in each of the Sakamichi groups. Berika, Keiaki, Higashimura, Mei for Hinata Zaka, and Kitano Hinako and Nogi. Number 4, we have Nibu Akari. Thank you, Matt. 5, Komi Yamaharuka. 6, Arai Yuki. And then Ogawa Yuka going from number 8 to number 7. Finally, my Kami 7, Ogawa Yuka. Yay. So we got AKB, SK, and NMB right there. My number 1's there. Ikita Erika 8. 9, Furahata now. 10. Asai Nanami. 1 up. Masada Riko. 11. Katoshi going up as well. Number 12. Taniguchi Megu at number 13. Habu at 14. Machiling at 15. And Yokoyama Yui at 16. Finishing up my Senbatsu. There's actually something I want to see regarding Megu's rank. Sorry, that was my heater. Did Megu stay at 13? I gotta feel like she stayed at 13. Man, this is dying. This needs to load. I still have to update this. No. Okay, so I know that Nibu went up to number 4, replacing Komi. Kitano went up to number 3, replacing Komi's. Ogaoyu going to number 7, went up. But no, Taniguchi Megu is number 11. Habu Machiling. Wow, my top 16 has changed quite a bit, I believe. Yeah, because Katoshi's in there. Machiling, Kamiyui, Matsuda Riko's in there. So, okay, so my Undergirls, Kazumin, dropped out of my Senbatsu by 1 rank. That sucks. Nakata Kana, 18, 19, Das, 20, Miyata, 21, Hashimoto Haruna. What rank was Hashimoto? Oh my god, Hashimoto Haruna was number 15 the last time. Oh wow, she dropped. Dang, same thing with Yokoyama Yui. Nagasa Nanako, Kadanana, Hamasuyuna, Sato Kaho, Momoko, Kamimura. I think it's their first time in my rankings. And number 27, Tani 28, Minaru 29, Nijika 30, Saito Kyoko 31, Sugai-sama at 32. What was Sugai-sama at before? So Sugai-sama went down. Oof, big oofs there. Kumi 33, Tomita 34, Saito Asuka 35, Ayame 36, 37 Shige, 38 Vivian, Ego My Lego Yuna 39, 40 Kitagawa Yoshino, 41 Sato Kaide, Shinichi Mai, Matsuda Konoka, Kawata Hina. This is essentially the 46 group. Kawata Hina, Kawamura Miku, especially Hinata Daka, Sakimire, Saki Yumiko went up, Tamura Hono went up, Moria. Yeah, you can just see from number 41 to 51, those 10 spots, just Sakamichi. That's literally 10 out of my 80 slots. Just right there, Sakamichi. Moriyasu Madoka. That's 1/8 of my, oh my god. Matsuoka Natsumi. So those two went up like a lot because they were 76, 77, I think, the last time. Nojo Akano, Takashi Ayane, Iriyama Anna, the Muto sisters. They will always be together no matter what. Suzuha, Mion, Harada Oi, Hori Miona, Higuchi Hina, Yoda Yuki, Wada Maya, Soda Sarina, Iwatate Saho, Yoshi Mizuki, Fuchigami Mai, Nishimarina, Saito Fuyuka, Takase Mana, Kosaka Nao, Akimoto Manatsu, Matsumura Sayuri, Kurano Narumi, Morita Hikaru, Kashiwagi Yuki, 78. 79, Nishizawa Rurina. And then the final slot is Ishida Yumi at number 80. Then we have Kojima Karin that got out. Kobashi Uni is out. Oh wow. Yeah, so that's looking at all the graduating members on your last list is making me a little sad. Yeah. I've been hit so hard this past 3 months with just graduations to my list. So thank you guys for staying this long. If you stayed from the beginning, I'm sorry that this is really boring. This might actually be the last time I do an AKB Sort, as I just do not have the passion anymore to do this. I'm running low. Maybe I'll do another one when I go back to America and I'm not concentrated on underground idols, because my god, when I go back home I'm gonna become so depressed. I'm not gonna be able to see idols anymore, or like rarely get to see idols anymore. So maybe I'll be more enthusiastic when I do this, if I do it in June when I go back to America. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. I wish I could talk about more things, but I just don't know what to talk about. There's a lot of things I did want to talk about that did I already bring them up? I don't even know. I'm just exhausted right now with this, so just thank you guys for staying with me through this. It's 3 hours apparently. Jesus Christ, I need to go eat. I need to go to the convenience and get food. So yeah, I wonder when I'll be able to make a video next. I don't even know. But I'll just leave that up to Ruka, Mike, and Sherrison, I guess. So whenever the next video I'm in, live stream or whatever. Until next time, guys. See you guys later. Bye bye.